I say this on a number of different places. So this is a build upon staying away from toxic resilience and toxic positivity. Okay. So once again, it's for everybody that's listening now, it's like, how optimistic are you as a leader? How optimistic is your team? How optimistic is your business? So what I mean by that is, and if you look up the dictionary definition of optimism, it uses the word positive to describe it. So they're interlinked, but bear with me. Okay. So optimism is grounded in reality. Now, having and holding an optimistic conversation requires emotional intelligence, compassion, empathy, and coaching skills. Okay? That's what it requires. But it's grounded in the reality. So it's having quality conversations about the reality of the size and the scale of the challenge, how we all feel and think about it, and holding those well and acknowledging those well. So it's a psychologically safe environment. And then part of the grounded in reality is also what's good about us, what's right about us, what are our strengths, what are our current levels of resiliency, what are our experiences, where do we role model best practice, because that's the reality of it. And when you hold that well, these two things, and then holding an optimistic conversation is that you talk really well about the stuff that is concerning us, and then you can start to talk more about the other things. When you do that, people feel hope, and they feel hopeful, and then they feel positive. So I encourage my clients to lead optimistic conversations with their teams. So the resilience piece is in the optimism space. So, we shift away from any of this finger pointing of like, I'm a bit frightened. Yeah, you just need to be positive. It's like, no, let's just have an optimistic conversation.
Well, I love what you just said there. I wish we had more time to talk about it, because I think that is another example of what you just did. Is we think of optimism or positivity or whatever, title you want to put on it. And you just really dove into what that means in an organization. It's like, how do we feel about it? And what I think resilience opens up is that it opens up incrementalism. It's like, oh, well, okay, this is how we don't feel good about it perhaps, but what can we do? What is this step that we take right now in this moment? And what I heard you say in a matter of speaking is that you learn how to take steps, and then you start feeling better about it. You're like, oh, well, I can take a step. It might not be good, but I can take a step here. I might not feel great about it. And that unlocks something in an organization.
It will. So when you feel a little bit more hopeful, you'll feel a little bit more open. So that means that you're more willing to adapt. They're just, those incremental steps, come along.
Yeah.
And so, you face much better into change when you are building and growing optimism, essentially.